Hello, welcome to this session. Welcome to this course on how to become a corporate community manager. Corporate community management is a very important skill. It's a very important digital skill that you can acquire and learn how to become an effective community manager. This is a high income skill that is in high demand. It is a skill that is in high demand. So this is a skill that you have high chances of getting a very good job in companies around on to manage their communities on the online space. It is a practical session. It is a very important session that you need to pay attention and open up your mind. Open up your mind, be curious, be somebody who likes to try things out. And that is how you will be good as far as this session is concerned. So let us dive in on what it takes to become a corporate community manager. Of course, when you become a certified corporate community manager, you increase your chances of getting a very good job, for yourself. A community manager acts as a liaison between an organization and its audience when it concerns the digital space. That is who a community manager is. So as a corporate community manager, you are that liaison online. You are that liaison on the internet that acts in between the business, the institution, and its audience. It could be a hospital, it could be a school, it could be a tech startup, it could be a church, it could be whatever. You can definitely act as a liaison between the organization and their audience. Corporate community managers act as the voice, the tone, and moderator of the brand through community support, through content distribution. You can create content, it could be written content, video, audios, flyers, infographics, whatever, and digital engagements to build brand presence, trust, both online and in person. And a corporate community manager purposefully builds, grows, and manages a community, performing community management activities, which we are going to see in the course of this session. But your job is to purposefully build that engagement online, build that community online, and grow that community, and of course, manage the community. And in the process, you perform community management activities. The truth is that social media has greatly transformed the relationship between individuals and organizations, the relationship between individuals and businesses, which is why community management role is now very vital. Community management as a skill is one of the most important digital skills nowadays. So you can simply put that as a community manager, you negotiate the connection between the company and its audience. The audience here could be potential customers, could be fans, could be followers, could be buying customers themselves. That is your role. This is the core of a corporate community manager. Corporate community managers are responsible for building and maintaining a brand's community, both online and offline and public perception. You build and you maintain a community around a particular brand. You build and you maintain a community around a particular institution. That is what you are responsible for as a corporate community manager. And the job requires engaging audiences on a variety of outlets, including online forums, social media platforms, Slack, in-person groups, and more to reach all audiences where they are. So here we're talking about, Facebook, we're talking about Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp groups, blogs, Slack forums, any community, Telegram, any community where customers of the business, where you can find customers of the business, you are there as a corporate community manager to engage these people. And we'll be talking about what are you engage these people? What is it exactly? How do you engage these people? And as a community manager, all your messaging, all your content and crisis management across networks should be prompt. Oh yes, corporate community managers are very prompt people. They are swift. They are very good at acting on time. They are consistent with the brand. They are consistent with representing the brand. They are not on and off. They don't undulate. They are consistent from Monday to Sunday, from January to December. They are consistent with the brand, and they are empathetic to create a loyal and delighted community. Yes, as a corporate community manager, it is your responsibility to create a strong, loyal community around the business, around the institution, to create a happy, delighted community around the brand online. That is your responsibility. Now, what now, in simple terms, what is community management? What is corporate community management? Corporate community management is the process of building an authentic community among a business customers, employees, and partners through various types of interactions. We've seen these various types of interactions, but this is what community management is all about. So if you, after this, you're in a job interview and they're asking you, what will you do as our community manager? You say, my job is to make sure that I build a strong, authentic, growing community around your business, involving your potential customers, your actual customers, your employees, your partners, stakeholders, whoever is involved in your value chain. My job will be to build an authentic, thriving community that can ease communication with this community. It is how a brand uses opportunities, either in person or online, to interact with their audience. This is still part of what community management is all about. It is how a brand, it is how an institution uses opportunities, either online opportunities or in-person opportunities, to interact with their audience, to create a network in which they can connect, share, and grow. Connect, share, and grow. Now, how do you become a corporate community manager? I hope that you're following me. If you're following me so far, write down, take down some notes, jot down what lessons have you learned so far. Just write down in point form the lessons that you have learned so far. Okay, let us proceed. How to become a corporate community manager. Number one, you need to develop empathy skills. You need to develop empathy skills. In simple terms, you need to know how to feel for people. You need to know how to feel for customers. You need to know how to feel for the people you're trying to engage. That's the meaning of empathy. Know how to feel for people. It is very important. It is very important as far as the community management skill is concerned. Know how to put yourself in the shoes of the people you're trying to engage with. If you're trying to engage with young people online, put yourself in the shoes of young people and anticipate, when are young people mostly online? What kind of things do young people like to read or follow on the internet? You develop that empathy skills, you put yourself in the shoes of the potential audience, then you create content or engagement around that. Number two, developing processing, understanding, and listening skills. Yes, you cannot be a successful corporate community manager if you don't have processing skills. You don't know how to process things. You cannot be that kind of person that you hear things and you jump into conclusion. No, you process things, you look at things, you observe, you process, you analyze. And after you process, you understand, you make meaning of what you are processing. And you're also good at listening. You can listen to people. You can listen to competitors. You can listen to whoever is talking or communicating, so you know how to engage people the right way. Number three, develop written and verbal communication skills. This is very important. It is difficult for you to thrive. It is difficult for you to thrive as a corporate community manager without written and verbal communication skills. This is very, very important. You need to know how to write. You need to know how to write content that people would like to read. So you need to train yourself on copywriting. Go and acquire, go and grow yourself when it comes to copywriting skills. Go and research what copywriting skill is all about. Verbal communication is very important. Many a times as a community manager, you will need to do videos for the brand, for the business. You will need to do audios. You will need to be on live sessions, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, LinkedIn Live, YouTube Live, all of these platforms, you need to be live to engage with people. So you need to be good in public speaking. You need to be good in verbal communication, how to talk with confidence, talk and make sense, don't talk and babble. You need that. Number four, be intentional at promoting favorable impressions about the organization. Yes, you must be very intentional at promoting good things about the brand, beautiful things about the institution, inspiring things about the business you're promoting. Be very intentional. Look for good things happening in the business and promote. Look for happy things. Look for happy moments. Look for inspiring things. Look for good news. Be very intentional. Take good pictures. And that's one important skill. You need to know how to take good pictures. Every good corporate community manager should learn photography skills. Learn photography skills. Be able to use your mobile phone and take engaging pictures. Be able to use a normal camera and take engaging pictures. Even graphic designs. To be able to know, in some companies where you may be working, they may have they may employ somebody who is focused on graphic designing. But it is a plus for you if you know how to do graphics yourself. It is very powerful. Number five, researching trends and hot topics about the industry. This is very important. You cannot survive. You cannot survive and be a thriving corporate community manager if you don't know how to research. If you are a community manager in the education sector, you're a community manager in the education sector, what you need to do is to know how to research the trends in the education industry, the hot topics in the education industry, because for you to create relevant content and to create up-to-date content for the platforms where you need to represent the business, you need to create content around things that are up-to-date, around things that are trending or hot topics in the industry. So you need to be good at researching. Use Google search, use various platforms to know what is happening in the industry. Number six, provide business and company audience with the most updated resources and best practices. That's what I was talking about. And you cannot do number six if you're bad in number five. So you need to be good at providing business and company audience with the most up-to-date resources and best practices. So practical tools every corporate community manager should use. I want to show you now practical tools. Practical tools every corporate community manager should use. Number one, action plan. Oh yes, an action plan. A to-do list. Yeah, it could be a daily action plan, a weekly action plan, even a monthly action plan. But you need that action plan where you can write, okay, today I am going to do this and do this. For example, in my organization, for example, at 7 a.m. is when we do our post for the day on all our social media platforms. 7 a.m. we do that. 6 a.m. we do WhatsApp groups. That's our action plan for the day. 3 p.m. we do it again. 7 p.m. in the evening, we do it again. We have an action plan. There's an action plan when we create content. There's an action plan when we post on different platforms. There's an action plan when we reply to comments and messages. There is an action plan for this. You get the point? Yes. So that's your first tool, action plan. Number 2, content creation bank. Content creation bank, very important. This is, it could just be, it can be a Word document. It can be a notepad or whatever, but let me show you practically. So a content creation bank can just be a notepad like this, a notepad, right? Where you can jot down ideas. This content creation bank is a place where you write down ideas. This is where when an idea comes to your mind on how to create written content, video content, audio content, whatever content, you come and jot it here. So maybe you think, okay, how to start a business in Africa. Maybe you are walking on the street, so you can have the notepad on your phone, or you can have it on your laptop. Anyway, just a place. It could even be a notebook with a pen. Just you have a place where you go there and you jot ideas that come to your mind on the kind of content you should be creating regarding that particular business. Don't sit that you will remember, you will forget. The most inspiring ideas come like a flash. So when they come, immediately stop what you're doing and jot it down somewhere so that when you look at it, you remember. If you allow it that you will remember later, you will always forget. You wouldn't hardly remember. So have a content bank is a very important tool for you as a corporate community manager. Number 3 is social listening. Social listening. Social listening is the process of monitoring your social media accounts to look for and keep track of all mentions. This is where, like, somebody, where do people, like, let's say, for example, you are writing something and then you mention Javni Jobet somewhere and you tag me. I need to track all the mentions throughout. They could be weekly or daily, and they track the mentions. So it's a tool. Social media, social listening is a tool. Okay, track mentions, track customer feedback, track keywords, discussions related to your brand, products, services, customers, even your competitors. You need to track it. Okay, so you can track and see what is happening. So you can go to your notifications. You can go to your notifications and see who mentions me where, who is saying what, and so on. So let me show you practically how to do this. So let me see. Okay, here we go. As I was saying, you can do social listening this way, basically. You can do social listening this way, basically. So you come here, you see, this is my Facebook page. So you can come here and you look at all of this. You can just scroll through and see. And of course, you can check inbox. You can check all of these things and see. Then you come here under notifications. You click notifications. You click and you track the notifications here and so on. You can mark all as read and so on. But you just come here and you see, look at carefully. Look at carefully. You look at comments, likes, mentions, follows, all of that, comments. This social, you see, social listening, who shared, who is following you. This is what is called social listening. You just pay attention here, but you can try to look at mentions. who is writing something somewhere and mentioned your name or the name of the brand that you present. It could be something bad. So you need to go there and start thinking of crisis management or bad comments and all of that. Nobody has mentioned me since yesterday. So you mentioned, I would have clicked and then we check and see what is this person talking about. Okay, good. So this is how you can do that. Another way that you can do social listening is you can use hashtags like this. You can see what is trending so far, but you can use, let's say I'm in the business, I can do this. I can choose business news and I click. You see, it's going to bring me what people are talking about in the area of business, so on and so forth. And I can just check quickly and I see and I'm good to go. So that could be some basics of social listening. But basically, social listening is you checking around the internet, checking around notifications on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of these social media platforms to see where people have mentioned you, check the keywords, check customer feedbacks, and all of that. It's very important. So you look at comments and you see what customers are saying about a particular product or a particular service. Okay, let's look at platform analytics. Now, depending on the social media platform you choose for your community management strategy, it could be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of these platforms, there might be built-in analytics that we're going to see for you to measure your success in terms of variables specific to that platform. Examples, you can see Twitter analytics, Instagram analytics, and Facebook analytics, even LinkedIn analytics. Now, let us look at Facebook, for example. So with Facebook, you can come here. You can come here. You see this insights. You come to insights. You click it. Under insights, this is like Facebook analytics, basically, where you can click see all insights to go deeper or so. You see, here you can generally see it's an overview of, you see the insights, Facebook page reach 23,800, and this is between in the last 28 days, April 18 and May 15, right? You can come here and you can decide how you want it to look like. You can check a particular period. You can check last year. You can check last 7 days. You can check whatever that you're looking at. You're going to see the views. You come here. You can see the performing, how do they call it? Performing post and all of that content. You see, you check and you see. You come here, you see the age group. You see, women, more women. Here more women, here more men, and all of that. You just check and you look at this is analytics. You can come to results, the same thing. You begin to review. You can even export this if you want it. You see, you look at carefully and just observe. It helps you make decisions. Content, it shows the highest performing content as at today, as at last 7 days, and all of that. You look at the audience. It shows you, you see, age and gender and all of that. Also look at top cities. You see, I have more active followers of Cameroon, Yaoundé, Bamenda, Boya, Limbe, Dubai, Bafoussam, all of that. You look at this, it now helps with top countries, Cameroon, UAE, Nigeria, United States, Ghana. You look at your top. Now, this now helps you to determine how to create the content, how to create the content. Now, let us look at Twitter, and we'll look at LinkedIn briefly. Now, one thing with Twitter that I like is, you see, you come here, you see, did you see where I clicked? More, you click on analytics. Okay, so we have it here. You click on analytics. That's why it's good to use all of that. So here, use a laptop. It's much easier with a laptop than a phone. So you look at it here, and you can click. So you can measure, you can check tweet activity, followers, and all of that. So you can do that by using Twitter cards and so on. So you see, you can turn on the analytics, etc., and you see your tweets earned 8.7 thousand impressions over the last 28 days per se. And my tweets, they show the impressions, etc., top performing tweets. I can see my top performing tweets and so on. You see, you just track, you just look at the data, you see what is active, or you just pay attention to this so that you can use and see the kind of things that people are excited about, or the kind of things that go very, viral. Yes, because you need to track all of this to know what is going viral. Now, for LinkedIn, one thing I like about LinkedIn is that you can track the analytics per post or so. Oops. I'm just trying to check in something quickly. Let me see under this. Okay, I was looking for a shortcut. So you can come under each post, right? Like this is a post I made today. Now, one thing with LinkedIn is, you see, it already has, you can just see quick analytics here, 589 impressions. You can come and click here, view analytics. So you can even look at it per post, right? You can look at it per post. You see impressions, you see reactions, shares, all of that, comments, 0 comment. You see demographics of people reached, mostly founders, read the post, co-founder, chief executive officer, all of that. You can select, you see location, Washington, DC, New York, Paris, London, and so on. You can select to see by industries, mostly guys in technology, then nonprofit, then financial services, and all of that, right? So you get to see quickly how to do that. This, as a corporate community manager, you need to know how to track these analytics, which helps you to create content the right way, because you know where the audience are, you know the kind of things that go viral, which makes it more intentional and powerful for you. Let's look at the feed tool that you need to know, which you can call post scheduling tools. Post scheduling tools. Now, if you're managing a company's page or a business page, there are some business pages that have thousands of followers, even millions of followers. You may not have the time to be posting, like there are some pages that you have to be posting at least every 2 hours to keep the page engaged. But you may not have it takes a lot of work to be posting across different platforms. So one of the best ways to do that is to use scheduling tools. These are platforms that you can leverage upon, make a post on that particular platform, and that platform can post for you on all the platforms at once. Like, for example, the popular one is Canva. Canva is very good. Canva is also a platform that you can use to canva.com. Canva is a platform that you can use to do this. There are many other platforms, so you can use YouTube to do that, to learn more, Google search and all of that. So you can use Canva to do that, you see. So Canva even have content planner and all of that, you see. So you can plan your content, how you're going to post it, when you're going to post it, etc. Good. So, oops, what did I click? And the funny thing about this is that you have this a paid version of Canva. So scheduling posts and making them to post automatically on your behalf, you will need to have you know, a paid stuff to do that. So let me see. Come here to my projects. You click this one, it opens. So you can do designs on Canva. These are the designs that we do on Canva and all of that. And you come here, you see schedule. This is because on Canva, you can share directly on social media. You see, on Canva, through Canva, you can post directly on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and all of that. You can post on all of these platforms. So you can schedule. You see, I click schedule. Did you see what I did? Did you see what I did? Did you see? So click here, schedule. You can choose a day and choose time. Choose morning, and then you take next. When you take next, you allow that when the time comes, Canva automatically posts for you on all the platforms that you selected. So you can use, let me show you one way to do that. One thing that you can do is to use YouTube to learn. You can, for example, how to schedule posts. And then you can also schedule post on Facebook page. I will go back to that and I'll show you. You can also schedule post on Facebook page. It's also very important on Canva, for example. So you can watch a video that is going to walk you through a practical step on how to schedule. You're going to see how to schedule Instagram post with Canva. You see how to schedule Instagram post with Canva, all of that. Just watch and go step by step. It's going to help you. I'm showing you this because if I'm going to walk you through the practical ways, it's going to take so long and it costs to be so long for you. But when you're done with this, come and watch these particular videos that I see here. They are always here on YouTube. They will help you greatly. Same as how to schedule post on Facebook, on a business page. How to schedule Facebook post on a business page. So you come and watch this, just 4 minutes. You're going to learn a step-by-step process, practical step-by-step process on how you can schedule post on your business page. As long as you can read and understand, you can do this. You can do this. It's not that hard. It's very basic. Just do this. You click, you write your content, you post your flyer, boom, you're good to go. All right, as I said at the beginning of this course, you need to be curious. I cannot teach you everything in 2 hours or 1 hour course. But that's why I'm opening your mind to this area so you can use it and go further and become a pro in this thing. All right. So you can also go check HubSpot.com. It's also a paid platform that you can help to schedule posts on different social media platforms. Next is moderating, organizing, and leading live events. Yes, you need to know how you can use Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, Twitter Spaces, LinkedIn Live, all of these live platforms, and organize live events on behalf of the organization or the business that you represent. So let's come back here and Let's come back to this. You see, you see this icon? See this icon here? Good. So if you click here, you can create a live event that is still to come, or you can go live right now. You see, we can go live right now. We can go live right now, where all you need to do is select. All you need to do is select, and you see, it's going to give you all these prompts. Allow the camera for test. And all of that. So you see, you allow the camera for test. You write, you want to go live. You check all of this. When I go in live now, post on your page, it's going to go live on this page. If you click this, all of that, you just do all your settings. You just do all the settings that you can do, and you are good to go live. It is the same for, you see, YouTube. You see, you come to YouTube, you click here, go live, as simple as that. Okay, again, let's come to our magic one, how to go live on Facebook. How to go live on Facebook. So you just watch a this is just a 5-minute video, step-by-step process on how to go live on Facebook, how to go live on Instagram, right? How to go live on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. You watch all of that, you see? So it's very important that you watch all of these people. It's going to give you practical hands-on skills that you can use and go live in a very powerful way. Surveys. Yes, a good community manager knows how to use surveys. You can use surveys to track community interest, what people like to see you talk about. So you can use survey forms. You can use survey forms, and the most popular one is the famous survey monkey. So you can use survey monkey and all of that, and you can track. You can create a survey form and let people fill, customers fill, your followers can fill, and you can use all of that and be able to, so it's free, there's a paid version, there's a free version. So you can sign up for free, and you see you can create, you can see template here, for example, you see customer satisfaction, market research. So these are the ones that you can use. Customer satisfaction, market research, you create the templates, all of that, and people can now use on your community. They feel and give you feedback about how they feel. You can take survey on customer service feedback, and all of that. You see? Yeah, good to go. You can try this template. Overall, how will you rate the quality of your customer service experience? So you can create this survey and you share it on Facebook, WhatsApp, groups, Twitter, anywhere, and your followers can fill the survey, and you can collect the data and share with the management team or whoever. And of course, you have greatly done your job as a corporate community manager. Okay. Again, as I said, these are very quick tips, very powerful quick tips that all you need to do is get them, know them, get to work, because these are practical skills that you need to put them to work. Platforms a corporate community manager must know how to use. Of course, let's start with the basics. Facebook business page. Facebook business page. We have seen that already, of course. We have been seeing that already as I was showing you. Let me see. Facebook business page. You need to know how to use that. Okay. All right. Let's look at this. We opened this page already, our training center page. I want to open the Facebook page of our church because the community manager does an amazing job to update it consistently. Okay, so you need to know, of course, know how to create a page, a Facebook page, okay, which is basics on how to do that. Know how to create a Facebook page on how to do that. Okay, so you need to know this is a business page, know how it functions, know what we do, and so on and so forth. You see, so you need to know how to do this. Again, the next one is Instagram. I cannot open Instagram. It's mostly good on I don't have Instagram installed here. I have it installed on my phone, but this the Instagram page is mostly perfect on your phone and all of that. So, but you need to know how to use Instagram as a business, as a corporate community manager. Okay, so you can do that here. You see, you can do that here and so on. Good. So that is it. So you need to be familiar with these platforms, know how to make a post, know how to use all of these icons, so on and so forth, etc. Right? Good. Twitter, of course, we spoke about Twitter already. You need to know how to use Twitter for you know, to use Twitter to make posts, to post a picture from here. You can write stuff here and so on and all of that. You need to know how to use Twitter. Same for LinkedIn business page. You need to know how to use a LinkedIn business page. This is our training center again. You open here. You need to know how to use a LinkedIn business page. All you need to do is see it's created. You can start a post. You can write. You want to add a picture, you can add a picture and you make a post and you're good to go. As simple as that. You need to know how to do that. Okay, the next is Medium. You need to know how to use Medium. You need to know how to use Medium to engage. Medium is a very powerful platform that I encourage businesses to create accounts on that particular platform. It's very important. So, medium.com. You need to know how to use Medium. You need to know how to create an account on Medium and all of that. This is my account. So you see this me here. This is my account and all of that. So you can create an account on Medium and you can see etc. But if you come here, you see these are different companies, different brands making posts about their products and so on. It is your job as a corporate community manager to create a Medium account for that business and begin to make posts about the business. There are millions of readers on Medium. Medium is a very powerful blog. Let me use the word blog that you can use to reach thousands and millions of people to read. People to read and know what the business is up to. The next we're looking at is companies blog. Companies blog, what does that mean? Most companies have websites. And as a part of that website, they have a blog. Like here, they have articles. You see, us as BMD Africa, we have articles. This is where we do our blog post about what is happening in the business. If you come to my personal page, you're going to see You come to coursedevgroup.co, you're going to see how to do that. So you see, you come here, you're going to see it. You see, this is our blogging site where we update companies' news. If you come under newsroom, under Coursedev, we have the newsroom. You come there, you will see what we do. Now, let me show you basically how it works. I want to sign in into the blog. I'm signing in into the blog right now. So you can see how to post. So when you sign into the blog, you see this will start coming. All of this, you can come here and click on dashboard. You can come here and you click on dashboard. So this is what it's going to look like. This is what the dashboard is going to look like. You come under new, you click you want to make a new blog post. Company blog, you can write business in Cameroon, then you write, you copy and paste. Maybe I've written it on Google, on Microsoft Sheet, Notepad, you copy, paste all of that. You add pictures where you want to add, you see, add media, you're good to go. You take publish, you click publish, bam, it goes live. When you click publish, it now appears on the front page. It now appears on the front page of your website where other people can read. So as a corporate community manager, you need to know how to make a blog post. Again, let's come to our magic one. How to make a blog post on WordPress. Our site is on WordPress. You see, how to write a blog post on WordPress step by step. Okay, few minutes and you're good to go. 9 minutes, 7 minutes. It's almost the same step that I've walked you through, but I still want you to watch it again to see a more practical way on how to do that. The next platform that you need to know how to use is how to use Zoom, how to use Google Meet, and how to use Microsoft Teams. Every corporate community manager should know how, like the Zoom session I'm using to do this training for you. You need to know how to use it. It's very important. You need to know how to use Google Meet, for example. So you can come, this is my email address. So you can come here, you see, you click new meeting here. You click new meeting. Let me see. You click new meeting, automatically this is created. You see this Dropbox is created. If I click start now, automatically the live meeting will start. And all I need to do is copy this link and send to you. Copy this link and send to anybody I want to have an online meeting session with, and we are good to go. It's the same, almost the same way with Zoom, almost the same way with Microsoft Teams. A good corporate community manager should know how to do that. Again, come to your magic one, how to start Zoom meeting. You see, how to start Zoom meeting as a host. You come here, it's going to walk you through a step-by-step process on how to start a Zoom meeting. Zoom tutorials for beginners. You can do that. How to start Google Meet. Like what I just showed you, the same thing, you watch Google Meet, how to start, so on. Skype, the same way, how to start a meeting on Skype, how to start a meeting on Microsoft Teams. You open it, you watch it step by step, and you go replicate exactly what they are showing you. As you're watching it on your phone, try to click the same things that are showing you to click on your laptop. That is how you learn. Be as practical as possible. That's why I'm showing you all of these basic hacks of how you can use the internet and learn these important skills that you must learn. Daily routine of corporate community management. Daily routine of corporate community managers. What is a daily routine that I recommend for you? If let's say you get a job today, as a corporate community manager, what is your daily routine? Number one, create and share content on all platforms. What does that mean? You write content. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to, you write content. Like, let me show you 3 hours ago, this content, I shared it personally. You see my name, Javni Gerbert. I shared it personally. Other employees have access to this space, so they also share content. You create content as written content. So I'm the one that created the written content, right, today. And I looked for a picture. From our database of pictures, and I posted it. This is a daily routine. So if you go through, you're gonna see 6 hours ago, still made by me, right? You look at yesterday, you see, it says yesterday, still made by me, and all of that. You go through, you're gonna see. So this is a daily routine. Number one, create and share content on all platforms. All platforms means if I come to this LinkedIn, you see the 1 week ago, this old. We need to update this page. This is too old, right? Twitter, the same thing. Instagram, the same thing. So that is the first daily routine. You need to have time. What time do you post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of these platforms? What time do you post in the morning? What time do you post in the afternoon? What time do you post in the evening? What time do you post on the blog? What time do you post here? What time do you post on the newsroom here? What time do you post here? And all of that. Have a plan. That's the first thing on your daily routine. The second is create and interact, engage, and respond to queries on all platforms. Interact, engage, and respond to queries on all platforms. Now, I'm not going to use our own platform here again. I want to go to another platform so you see. Now, engaging means, replying to comments. That's the meaning. You reply to comments. When people comment, you get to reply to it. So let us look at, I don't want to use my personal, you see what we're doing that. Let me see. Okay, let me take Power Business School. Right? Now, they have made post. This is a post they made on, it's a pin post, March 30th, May 4th, and all of that. Okay. So, I'm not seeing comments. Oh, I'm looking for a page that has comments. So you see the interactions there. Let's try this and see. Let's try these comments and see. Okay, good. So you see, this is a post, this is a paid post made by this company. Now, you come here, you'll notice that a customer or a potential customer has commented, hello, kindly send me more information as I am interested. Good. Now let's go back to that point so you see clearly. Interact, engage, and respond to all queries on all platforms. You see? This is a very important daily routine. So as a corporate community manager, your job is to respond. So you see this response has been done by a corporate community manager like you. Yes. So he needs to respond, engage. So you see the way it's respond, customer service, the tone, the language, caring, intentional, all of that. Welcome to Hyper SKU. We would love to send you more info about our service. Please check your inbox. Interacting. So They have replied to the comments. This corporate community manager has replied to the comments, and they have sent this person a message inbox. That is your role. That is your role. See, come here. You have UK warehouses. That's the question. So the corporate community manager comes here and reply to that question with detailed information. That is what you do as a corporate community manager. This is a skill. You need to know how to write, you need to know how to relate, you need to know how to interact, and you need to know how to carefully convert customers to buy when you respond to their queries. This is a very important task, one of the most important tasks for you as a corporate community manager. Okay. Number 3, create seamless and easy access to customer support and sales departments. Create seamless and easy access. Now let's go back to these people. Right now, you see, if you look at the way they respond to this question here, this particular corporate customer community manager added a link. This link probably will lead this person to connect with the sales department, with the warehouse department, and all of that. So your job is to convert. You cannot reject. Direct people to the departments. Direct people to the departments where they need help. So your job as a corporate community manager is to direct people to where they can get help when they carry out inquiries. That is your job, to do that. So you can do that by giving a number that they can call, by inboxing them to give a number. You can do that by giving an email, giving a form that they should fill. Whatever that you can do that can direct them. You see, these are forms that they're dropping here. Whatever you can do that can direct the customer or the inquirer to connect with the right department and get the help they're looking for. It is very important. That is your role as a community manager, corporate community manager. Next is report the engagement they see on at least a monthly basis. Oh yes, you need to report the engagement that you see on a monthly basis, because you have the skills to see that. The others may not have the skills to see. So like what I showed you earlier, you come to the page. It could be Instagram, it could be Twitter analytics, LinkedIn analytics, wherever that you are, Facebook analytics. You come and you come here, like what we did earlier. You see, so you come, you look at, you go to insight. You see, you get to this insight, you get the data from here. You get data from here, and you can communicate to the sales department. You can communicate to the marketing department. You can communicate to whoever needs this data, because you know how to generate this data. You even know how to interpret the data. You know what to tell them. Oh, we have more users here. We have more followers in this town. We have more followers in this country. We should direct our marketing effort in this particular area. That is your job as a corporate community manager. Report the engagement that you see on at least a monthly basis. Build the community. Oh yes. One of the jobs, one of the most important responsibilities of a corporate community manager is to build the community. What does that mean? Gain more followers. Gain more followers. Create content that can make people to like the page and follow the page. Create content that can make people to give you their email so you can put on the organization's email list. Build a community. WhatsApp groups. Do create structures and content that can make people to join the WhatsApp group of the business or the Telegram channels of the business. Very important, because the more followers and the more contact database that the company has, the more people it can reach. Blogging. Yes, you need to blog on a daily basis. Post on the company's website. That's the meaning of blogging. Post content on the company's website, like what I've shown you so far. Right? Post content on the company. It could be 3 times a week. It could be every day, whatever, but make sure you are posting content. Have a timetable on how many blog posts you make a week or every month. Very important. That is your responsibility. Do that. Create, manage, and follows up with all contests, giveaway, and promotions on social media. Yes, you can create a contest for people to win money, win gifts from the organization, win giveaways. You can give away internet data. You can give away company t-shirts, company caps. You can create promotions around Labor Day, Women's Day, Youth Day, National Day, Black Friday. You can create promotions for the business so people can buy more from the business during a particular time. That is your job. You can join the sales team and you do this. Gathering and recording customer feedback. Yes, you can track the customer feedback from the comment sections, from the messages that they are sending through inbox to the company's Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter page, LinkedIn page, all of these platforms. Gather and you can report to the customer service department. You can report to the sales department. You can report to whoever is in charge so they can know what to do and how to act as far as that is concerned. Let's look at the impact. Corporate community management allows a business to, after all of the able to do all of this as a corporate community manager, what is the impact? Number one, which is very important, obtain feedback and gather ideas from their customers and audience members through real conversations. That's the impact. A business that will go places, tomorrow doesn't joke, doesn't play when it concerns getting feedback from the customers, gathering ideas from the customers. Because until they get feedback and gather ideas from customers, they will not know how to create products and services that will solve customers' pain points and needs. Number two, provide support for audience, members, fans, customers when they need it, like comments, replying to comments, replying to messages, replying to emails, all of that. You provide support for audience members. This impact is very important. Number three, increase the brand and product awareness among your target audience. Yes, that's your job as corporate community manager. Increase the brand and product awareness among your target audience. Number four, learn about your customers, what they want, expect, and need in terms of content, products, services, and support. Yes, you need to learn about their customers. The kind of content that young people want is not the same, the kind of content that elderly people want. So you need to learn about the customers. Do you have more young people? Do you have more women or men following you? Do you have more elderly people? Which location? The kind of content that Americans would like to enjoy is not the same kind of content that people in the Middle East or people in Asia, people in Africa would like to enjoy. So you need to track the insight and know exactly what customers will want, what they will expect from you in terms of products, services, and of course, support. Boost customers' interactions, conversions, and sales. Yes, that's your job as a corporate community manager. You increase customers' interactions. And when you interact with these customers in the comment sections, inbox, whatever activity, promotions, giveaways, you now convert them to buy. You convert them to pay, to give money to the business. And that's when sales happen. That is your job. How to build a community management strategy. Let's look at this quickly as we round up this course. How to build a community management strategy. Choose a social media channel. That's the first step. You need to decide, do you want to be on a particular channel or do you want to be on all channels, right? So you can decide, do you want to be on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp groups, Telegram, blogs, Quora, TikTok, all of these. You need to decide which channels that you need to focus on to build a community on the internet. Two, identify your audience. Yes, you need to try to know your audience. The type of audience will determine your content type and interaction. The way you can interact with young people, it's not the same way you can interact with elderly people. The kind of content that people in the Middle East would like to read or Arabs would like to read, not the same kind of content that Christians would like to read. So you need to identify your audience and know, because this will determine how you interact with them and the kind of content that you create for them to consume. Number 3, ask your audience what type of content they want to see. Yes, you can do a survey. You can create a survey or just go to your page, any of the platforms, and write, what kind of content would you like to see us sharing? Some will say, okay, we like content about your products. We like to know more about your products. We like content about your after-sales services. We like content about this and all of that. Then you start creating content around that particular area. Number 4, determine how you will identify your success. How will you know you're succeeding? We like to use analytics. Go on the Facebook page, on the analytics part, on Twitter, whichever platform, and check to see the number of reach, the number of people that you're impacting, the number of people that are reading your content. That's how you want to measure your success. Good. Do you want to measure your success based on the number of followers that are increasing every week? Last week, you have 10,000 followers. This week, you have 11,000 followers. That's how you want to measure your success. Good. You want to measure your success through the number of sales that you record through your social media platforms. Again, that is all right. But you need to do that. Set goals. Yes, you need to set goals. In business, goals are very important. You can set goals on how many times you're going to post content, written content, video content, audio content, graphic content. How many times you are going to, you can set goals around the number of followers you're going to gain on all your pages, right? You can set goals on the number of video views, because when we make a video, when we share a video this month or this week, want to get 100,000 views on the video that we share. Set goals and embark on them to crush those particular goals. Post regularly and engage with your audience. Yes, you need to do this. Post regularly and engage with your audience. Number 7, measure your results. Find ways to measure your results. Application. Now that you have learned this, you have gone through this session, you have learned this course, your mind has been open on who is a corporate community social media manager, what they do, their daily routine, the tools they need to use. Now you need to get to work. Do not let procrastination stop you. Do not let laziness and comfort stop you. So volunteer your skills. Go look for a small business. Go look for a startup somewhere. Go look for an NGO. Push and say, I want to volunteer for you. Go look for your church. Even you may be in the church right now. They have very weak online presence. You can take these skills that you have learned, take these tips that you have learned, go and practice it. See, with social media, you do before you become better. What I have done is I have just opened up your mind, but you need to get to work. You need to try all of these things I'm showing you. You're going to learn more. And there are some more deep things that until you start doing some of the things I've shown you, you will not know how those deep things work. It's not going to help you until you start doing the basic things I've shown you here already. So volunteer your skills. Get to work right now. Talk to that business. It could be a family business, a friend's business. Volunteer for 1-2 months and take all of these lessons you have learned, these practical practices that you have learned so far, and begin to practice on that particular platform. Your church, a local NGO, whatever, get to work. After that, you can get on job boards and look for corporate community manager jobs that are advertising, and you apply. You're going to get certified. After you have done this course, of course, whoever you this is a certified course by our center, the Center for Entrepreneurship, Leadership and Business Management Development Africa, an internationally accredited center founded since 2012. We have certified 15,000 plus people across the world, and they are doing so well in their businesses, job sites, and so on with hands-on skills. So you can do that, then you update your CV, Certified Corporate Community Manager by CellBMD Africa. Then you can start applying for jobs. Some jobs you have to go and propose yourself. You notice an NGO around you, you notice a company around you, you notice that the social media presence is weak. Go and propose to them what you can do for them, and they can offer you that job. And that's how you get a job. You have the skill, use it, but make sure you practice it. First of all, use what you have learned and practice with somebody. so that you can even add that experience on your CV. Don't just add the training, your training, add the experience. When you volunteer for an NGO, for a small business, use that and add on your CV under professional experience. So it increases your backing to that certification that you're going to get after going through this particular course. But get to work. Make good use of YouTube. Be curious. Try things. Spend like 2-3 hours a day. Don't just spend time WhatsApping friends and family and you're not getting anything. Create 2 hours, 3 hours, and go through all of these things I've shown you. Click, watch the YouTube videos. And if you do this just for 1 week, you will become a pro and you will have a very powerful online high income skill as a corporate community manager. Thank you so much. You can shoot me a WhatsApp message, and of course, we will connect.